Have you ever asked yourself what other kind of marketing kind of tasks that you can do that don't really require any kind of digital work or sometimes even a budget? So what I've done here is I've collected some ideas that are kind of offline guerrilla marketing topics that kind of, outside of our normal SEO, paid ads, website, email marketing, social media, all of that. What are the things that we can do offline to help grow and build your lead generation? I'm just going to go through each one of these. There's about, there's 21 of them. Just kind of expand on my thoughts on what we can do here and on why I'm choosing these. Some of these are just research. I've been doing this for over 25 years and I've seen what's working, what's not working. Some of these are from other home services. I have another agency that targets home service companies, and these I'm kind of stealing from the kinds of things that they do. The first one are yard signs. I mean, that's just, to me, is a given. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, my truck is my yard sign, I'm talking about the time when you're packing on the first day and then loading the next and then afterward. So even if it's local, I would have a yard sign on both ends, the one you're moving out of and the one you're moving in, and just have that length of time that people can see who is moving. The other one I really like, especially being in Houston, the southern part of the States, is it gets really, really hot here. We get into the 110, sometimes 15. Not quite like the desert, but it's super hot just because it's really humid. Anyway, branded tents at the home. I say at the home, events that you might be sponsoring, which we'll talk about more later. I just thought with the tent, first off, you can protect some items that you're staging outside. In addition, you could have a cooler water for your team to have a place to go sit in and rest. I see a lot of these guys just go find a tree and they sit on the ground in the tree. Why not kind of up level your assets in terms for your team members and give them some shade as well as protect homeowner items? At the same time, look how massive that thing is. You could use this for all kinds of things too. So partner with realtors. I think everybody knows this, but people kind of forget. Realtors aren't really keen on having one set of referral partners, and they're not going to have one company that they refer for movers. But I do recommend kind of getting yourself out there and joining real estate luncheons, real estate conferences, especially the local ones. Just kind of get to know them, meet them in person, give them referral cards. Co-branded flyers aren't a bad idea. You could have their real estate and your moving and all the service that you provide, clean in, clean out, junk removals, special offers that they can pass along. Everyone wins. You get leads. They get happy clients. Sponsor local events. This was another big one that I like to see. We've got a couple of our clients that do this. They go to swim events. They might do Meals on Wheels. They might have a charity that they sponsor. And again, bring that tent along and kind of, without, and just subtly marketing yourself, but at the same time, giving back. Branded boxes and tape. I really like this. I like, especially if you show up with kind of the first day kit, right? If you're maybe it's a first time mover, young, or it doesn't matter. I would have a kit ready and I would have branded tape so that they can tape up their own personal belongings. They might want to load onto a truck. Every box you move through a neighborhood spreads your brand in a subtle, effective way. Door hangers. One of our clients in Austin swears by this. He gets some really great leads by this. And what I recommend is wherever you're moving, whatever house you're at, I would take 20, 30 minutes and have the guys just door hangers all over the place. And I do like this one. It says, we just moved your neighbor. And on the back would have a QR code, obviously phone number, website address. So again, it's just about getting your name out there, getting some visibility. We just help your neighbor move. You could be next. Cross promote with local businesses. You want to team up with junk removals. If you don't do that yourself, you want to team up with temporary storage facilities, cleaning companies. You want to share flyers, bundle your services. I truly believe that nowadays you need to be a concierge moving service. You need to offer in and out cleaning, junk removals, appliance moves, maybe even setting it up. I don't know. Some people, you have to hire a special person for that. But either way, you both get exposure. Branded trucks, that's a given. Some of you guys are still renting U-Hauls, but the minute you get a truck, make sure you set aside budget to properly wrap it. And when I mean like wrap it, I'm saying give it the whole thing needs to be a color. I wouldn't buy a white truck and then just put my logo on it. It's just, it screams, we just started. But if you brand it properly, get the right colors, put your logo, a huge, huge branded logo on there, put your phone number on the truck, make it really big. It gets visible. People recognize it. This is Cardinal Moving. It's red and black. Those are their colors. Their shirts are red, black t-shirt. Their trucks are red with a black logo. They have black tape. It's everything is red and black. So make sure that whatever truck you do, I'd even say if I owned a moving company and I had kind of a truck myself, not one of those, but one of those that I drive around in, I'll bet that I would wrap. I would wrap that whole vehicle. So as I'm driving around, everyone sees my name. Leave behind welcome kits. This one I'd like as a good gesture. It definitely helps kind of perpetuate reviews. I kind of want people to leave on a good note. So the last thing that we do after we've done the walkthrough and everyone's agreed of whatever, if there's any damage that's been done, we've kind of they've signed the agreement, paid. You give them a nice little welcome kit that could be definitely a thank you note, referral cards for friends, family, neighbors, or a review card. I kind of want that to be postcard size. I want people to really, that needs to be perpetuated a lot. Every single time. I'm not talking one time ask them. I'm not talking 2 times. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, 20 times you're going to ask them for that review. So if we leave behind a welcome kit, that's one. I would include maybe fridge magnet, maybe I would have a checklist too of how to unpack, how to organize. Another one would be local resources in the area, where to get dinner, the local fast food restaurants in the area, where's the local Walmart, because I'm obviously going to have to drive out there and get what I need. So I would give them that kind of kit, gives them a little bit of help and guidance after they just moved. Attending networking groups. I know some of you guys enjoy BNI. I used to be a member of BNI for about 10 years. I even started a BNI group because lunchtime, I like the lunches. But BNI is great. BNI is really great if you're just starting out. From the first 1 or 2 years, you're going to get folks, there are usually a realtor in every group, but those, I would just kind of not use it forever, unless you've got staff and salespeople. That makes more sense to me. Put salespeople in these meetings, but you as the CEO really shouldn't be attending BNI. So start off to get some traction, meet other real estate, because I would make sure that you go out and attend and visit all the other BNI groups in your area. Get the word out. Don't just stick with your own. Chambers of Commerce are really good. Chambers of Commerce, I belong to the local Fort Bend Chamber of Commerce here. We built their website. We manage it. I'm very involved. And people kind of get this sense that that's where I'm going to get leads. I don't get leads from the chamber. It's about goodwill. It's about promoting local businesses. It's about meeting other people in my area. And I think also it lends a little bit of credibility because they asked me to come out and speak a few times. So I would become a chamber member and join, visit, go to the groups and the luncheons, introduce yourself, you're not going to get leads by going to the chamber, but you are going to expand your breadth of people that you know. So in addition, it's a good backlink to get BNI and chamber backlinks to your site. We usually ask you to do Chamber of Commerce just to join, just for that really good backlink. You want to attend community events. Bring your branded tent to the fairs, farmers markets, other local events. Have a local 4th of July market. Buy a booth, provide games, branded prizes, hand out moving tips, offer kind of mini consults on packing and organization, or giveaway prizes. People love free advice, and you can get your brand out there in front of thousands. I would say we've got here the Gator Geishers. Yeah. It's a youth swim group, and there's in the big meetups, usually on Saturdays, it's all day long. There are tents everywhere. So you could maybe sponsor a tent, bring your big new tent, plop it out there, maybe offer kind of sponsor the group. This could be soccer, it could be golf, it could be swimming, whichever, and just get yourself out there, get noticed, and shake some hands, meet some parents who never know, might be the greatest real estate agent in your county. Moving box art displays. Now, some of these guerrilla marketing tactics, these are coming from my team. These are things that they kind of thought of. Someone had a good idea of that moving box art display. Turn used boxes into eye-catching displays like a couch, a house, or even a mini cityscape. Add a sign, moving soon, we've got your back. I don't recommend putting it in the middle of the street, but you kind of catch the drift of just kind of having some fun. I think, again, that could be something you might want to do at different events that you might be attending. Free moving help pop-up. Set up a busy area with free packing tape, checklists, quick moving tips. It's low pressure way to introduce your company to people. Street chalk stencils. That might be something interesting out front of the house if you're allowed to do that, and just maybe leave your logo and maybe a little welcome in chalk if you've got someone with some artistic skills. This one I was a little hesitant on. I probably got to go back in here and change this, but this is we moved them stickers. Leave small stickers on mailboxes. That one I'm not quite sure about, because we all know how stickers can get sticky and it can get hard to take off. So maybe get some of those 3M stickers, the peel off ones that they can stay on, but they're easily come off. Like maybe that's something we can do. But it kind of goes along with the door hangers. We just helped your neighbor move. It's just trying to get playful, get people talking, get some visibility. Moving day hydration station. Set up a cooler with water bottles or snacks at the job site. Add a small sign inviting passersby. Learn more. Again, in my mind, this is more, the best thing is a apartment complex. I don't know. In my area, people are walking usually in the main streets. We're not walking by homes. But I can see that in a more urban area or apartment complex. Branded parking cones. This one I kind of like. Move in progress signs. So you could have something like this in the front of the truck or maybe the street. We have a cul-de-sac here, and it would be nice to have one of those little warning signs out front if someone's moving my next door. It's really a tight squeeze. So if I could get a little bit of notice that someone's kind of parked there, it just kind of helps the local neighborhood get a little respect for what they're having to, if I need to park my car and you're moving trucks up front. Anyway, but I do like this, the cones. I don't know if you can brand cones. I haven't seen that, but definitely the sign. Local landmark props for photo ops. Create fun cutouts or props like a giant moving dolly. Local parks encourage photos and social shares. Lost box installations. Place a labeled moving box in public area with a sign, feeling scattered. Will help you pack it all together. It's clever and memorable, shares a little brand personality. I do like the free moving box drop-off day. I think that tends to be a problem for many people. They've unboxed everything there. They've just got stacks and stacks of boxes, and it feels weird to just throw it out. Usually for me, I've moved every 2 years of my life. It usually gets stacked up and ready for the big trash bin. I would feel better if I knew they were being properly recycled. If two ways, you could say, we'll come back in a week to pick up the boxes. That could be one service that you offer. Or you say, come by anytime and you can drop off the boxes. And I don't know, definitely you're promoting sustainability. You could offer some money back on that. We'll give you $50 or $100 if you bring back all of our boxes. Just a thought. So final thoughts on that. Your marketing and moving company, it doesn't have to be very complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. It's just about strategically thinking about, where is everybody? Where are they hanging out? What are they looking for? How are they going to find me? And you need to be out there. You can use us for digital marketing. Absolutely. But the best performing, the companies that are growing are the owners and the salespeople. They get out of the office and go meet people, shake hands, have conversations, and really promote themselves. Not just real estate, but getting out there in different parts of the community, giving back, being part of this locality, neighborhoods that you belong in. So just the smallest of things like door hangers. Surprisingly, those work really well. So if you are in that area, you could just take another 10 minutes too. Just had another thought. Look up the Zillow. And so definitely leave them in the close vicinity of walkable distance. But as you drive out, are there Zillows? Are there homes for sale that you've just been into? Make sure you go to all of them and leave stickers and door hangers and get yourself out there a little bit more. It's not something that's scalable, that kind of thing, but it's certainly, if you can pick up one or two while you're at a move, why not? So that's just one idea, 21 offline guerrilla marketing ideas for moving companies. I hope that's helpful. Please leave in the comments. Let me know what you think. What have you done that is kind of interesting, out of the box thinking kind of marketing? What have you done for that? So please like and subscribe. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.